then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Turn your car into cash at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland. We'll buy your car no matter what make and model, even if you don't buy one from us. You'll get a check on the spot as fast as 30 minutes. It doesn't get easier than that. Do you need a vacation, want to go shopping, or just need some spending money? We need cars and we have cash for you right now. So turn your car into cash at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia at 13th and Shadeland Avenue or RaySkillmanShadeland.com.
Welcome in, everyone, on this week after Thanksgiving night. We're in Yorktown, Indiana, home of the Yorktown Lady Tigers, as they welcome in the Guerin Catholic Lady Golden Eagles tonight on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. Hello again, everybody. I'm Steve Hartley. Mark Webster spinning the dials for us tonight. Tonight's game is driven by Greg Hubler Ford and brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors, by High Gear Marketing, and by Genesis Sports Performance. Well, Lee Barga is in her third year leading the Yorktown program with a record at the school of 21-27. Now, the Tigers come off a 5-18 season a year ago, but have some pieces to a puzzle that's starting to get turned around. Amari Wright leads Yorktown, averaging 17.3 points and 6.5 rebounds a ball game. Guerin Catholic is led by first-year coach and former Purdue standout Danielle Cardinal. Now, if that last name rings a bell, Danielle is the wife of former Boiler legend Brian Cardinal. One can bet that the Lady Golden Eagles will play tough and play hard. Guerin won this battle last year, 32-25. Yorktown leads the series 2-1 over the past 4 years. Back with the starting lineups after this break on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Turn your car into cash at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland. We'll buy your car no matter what make and model, even if you don't buy one from us. You'll get a check on the spot as fast as 30 minutes. It doesn't get easier than that. Do you need a vacation, want to go shopping, or just need some spending money? We need cars and we have cash for you right now. So turn your car into cash at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia at 13th and Shadeland Avenue or RaySkillmanShadeland.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Welcome back to Yorktown High School, where the Lady Tigers are getting set to battle the Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles. Guerin stands at 3-4 on the season, coming off a 14-11 record a year ago. Yorktown stands at 1-3. They were 5-18 last year, losing to Newcastle in the sectional 46-37. Guerin lost to Bishop Chittard in the sectional 53-38. Guerin knocked off Yorktown a year ago, 32-25, and I said earlier, they lead the series by a 2-1 count. And now we will pause for our national anthem.
Good evening, high school basketball fans. The Indiana High School Athletic Association and Yorktown Community Schools welcome you to tonight's varsity basketball game featuring the visiting Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles and your Yorktown Tigers. A special welcome to Guerin Catholic coach Danielle Cardinal and all Golden Eagle fans. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag as we honor our country and the men and women who serve to protect our freedoms with the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I'll tell you what, Mark, that guy did a pretty good job. That was the PA announcer. He'd give Jim Cornelison a run for the money. Does the Blackhawks games. That was awesome. Let's give you the starting lineups tonight. First of all, for Yorktown, at one guard, Lily Sylvester, 5'9" freshman. Amari Wright, a 5'3" senior. She averages 17.3 points and 6.5 rebounds a ball game. Sylvester at 7.5 points and 6 rebounds a contest. Addie Barnes, a 5'4" freshman, averaging 4 points and 2.5 rebounds a ball game. Rhea Tawari, a 5'7" senior, averaging 8.8 points and 5.5 rebounds a ball game. And Claire Hazen, a 5'7" sophomore, averaging 4.8 points and 5.5 rebounds a ball game. For Guerin Catholic, they'll go with Ava Bills, a 5'8" sophomore, Reagan Haynes, a 5'10" sophomore, Annie Murphy, a 5'1" sophomore, Megan Cobb, a 5'9" senior, and Caitlin Sharp, a 5'8" senior. That rounds up the starting lineups for both ball clubs. Of course, anything can change. We've had injuries and some sickness with both ball clubs, so hopefully we'll see if those lineups stay true to form. We'll be back with the opening tip-off after we pause for this break on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Well, back at Yorktown High School, we're getting set for basketball here, and Cameron Isaacs, who's in the starting lineup at 5'10", a senior for Yorktown, will jump it up against Megan Cobb. Tip is up and controlled by Guerin Catholic. That's Reagan Haynes. This is Annie Murphy. Murphy now, Ava Bills. Bills had 16 points in the Golden Eagles win over Ritter. We'll have scores throughout the night for you. A lot of action in the Indianapolis area. Muncie area is a little light. Here's Murphy driving, and she bounces the basketball off the leg of Lily Sylvester and Guerin Catholic will get the basketball back. Just underway here in the first quarter of play. Here's Bills inside to Cobb. She throws it up, no good. And the rebound comes away to Sylvester of Yorktown. This is Amari Wright. Right wing. Isaacs, Tawari. Addie Barnes now. Dishes it to Amari Wright. Drives the paint, throws up her one-hander and got it to go. Amari Wright has 2. She has averages 17.3 a ball game, and Yorktown with an early 2-0 lead. Guerin Catholic, methodical with the basketball. Haynes, double teamed in the paint. Megan Cobb drives. She can't find anything, guarded there by Sylvester. Inside is Haynes, give and go. Bills lays it up, no good. Sylvester with the rebound. She clears it to Wright. Chest pass, right wing is Isaacs. She fakes on Haynes, drives in the paint, pulls up from 7. Shot too much. The rebound comes away to Guerin Catholic. Here's Ava Bills. Top of the circle is Megan Cobb. 2-3 zone employed by Yorktown. Long bomb in the air by Murphy, and she got it to go. Murphy puts Guerin up 3-2, 6:10 to go here in the quarter. Long bomb there by Murphy. Yorktown turns it over now, and here's Murphy. And he drives. Right wing is Ava Bills. Guarded there by Wright. Jump pass inside. Here goes Haynes to the roll, and she got the roll. Reagan Haynes with her first 2. It's a 5-2 lead for Guerin. Full court pressure applied now by the Golden Eagles. Wide open down court is Lily Sylvester. Wright finds her, and she lays it up and in. Lily Sylvester is on the board. That trims the Guerin lead to 1 at 5-4. 5:35 to go. Reagan Haynes drives, and she's fouled. Actually, she's going to pick up the charge. Lily Sylvester had both feet planted in the paint, and Haynes ran right through her. She picks up her first personal foul. That'll be the first team foul on Guerin here in the early going. We'll have scores from around the area tonight. Like I said earlier, tonight's ball game brought to you by Greg Hubler Ford. Matt Lowmiller and Greg, they do a great job. Greg also has a couple of other stores, a Buick GMC store in Marion, and also a Chevy store in Indianapolis. www.greghublerford.com. Long bomb there by Yorktown won't go. Megan Cobb clears it for Guerin. Her pass underneath the bucket to Sharp is knocked out of bounds by Yorktown, and Guerin will get it back with 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Caitlin Sharp. Inside pass goes nowhere as Natalie Fernandez is in the basketball game for the first time. Here's Wright from long range. Her shot won't go. Loose ball comes away to Megan Cobb. Pressured there by Tawari. And she dishes it to Ava Bills. Just under 5 minutes ago, 5-4. Guerin with the lead. Here's Fernandez. She's been out with some concussion issues. Turnaround shot's no good. Guerin crowd wanted a foul there on Addie Barnes. They didn't get the call. For long bomb by Sylvester won't go. She gets her own rebound. Drives the left side, and she's fouled by Megan Cobb. So Cobb will pick up her first personal. Second team foul on Guerin here in the first quarter, 4:30 to go. Tawari inbounds to Sylvester from 18. She got it. Lily Sylvester has 4, averaging 7.5 points and 6 rebounds a ball game. Yorktown has the lead at 6-5. Back the other way is Annie Murphy for Guerin. Works between the circles, guarded by Tawari. Here's Fernandez, stripped of the basketball by Barnes. Cobb gets it back, lays it up with the left hand. Cobb with her first 2. Guerin back on top, 7-6 with 4 minutes to go. And what do we have here? Looks like we have a foul on Guerin. Caitlin Sharp picking up the personal. That'll be her first. Third team foul on Guerin here in the half. Amari Wright with the basketball, guarded there by Annie Murphy. Left wing is Tawari. Tawari drives it, top of the circle. Long bomb by Barnes. It's off the back of the iron. Tipped away by Wright. She went over the back. Amari Wright went over the back of Guerin. Picks up her first personal. First team foul here in the half on Yorktown. 3:42 to go. It's a 7-6 Guerin lead. Full court pressure applied now by Yorktown. Ava Bills, guarded there by Wright. Top of the circle to Cobb, lobs it inside to Hernandez. Fernandez, one dribble, and she lays it up and in. Natalie Fernandez with her first 2 points, averaging 5.5 points and 3.4 rebounds a ball game. That was in 2021. Back the other way, Cameron Isaacs gets her first bucket of the ball game. Yorktown back up by 9-8 count. 3:07 to go here. Baseball pass up court, and Fernandez's shot is no good. She laid it up, and she's fouled. Personal foul goes against Cameron Isaacs, her first personal. Second team foul. Natalie Fernandez will go to the line shooting 2. A 58% free thrower on the season. Fernandez had 20 points against Heritage Christian. She drills her first one. Wholesale substitutions for everybody. Lily Sylvester checks out as for Yorktown. Megan Cobb and Caitlin Sharp check out for Guerin. Fernandez's second shot is good. She has 4. And the Golden Eagles up by 3, just under 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Addie Barnes. She and Amari Wright play catch and backcourt. Inside for the first time is Jade Garrett, the 6-foot junior. She came in replacing Lily Sylvester. Rhea Tawari will inbound underneath the bucket. 2:48 to go in the quarter. Top of the circle is Amari Wright. She works on Bills. Addie Barnes flips it to Tawari and back to Barnes. Wright for 3. Too strong. Garrett with a rebound. She puts it up. Can't find the handle. Loose ball comes away to Natalie Fernandez. Here's Ava Bills across the timeline. Annie Murphy. Here's Cameron Isaacs for Yorktown. Jump pass inside. It's knocked out of bounds. Goes off of Cameron Isaacs. And Guerin will get the basketball back with 2:08 to go. They lead it by 5. Here's Reagan Haynes. Full court pressure applied there by Eddie Barnes of Yorktown. Natalie Fernandez with the basketball. Gets it to Bills. Back to Fernandez. Swings it far side to Annie Murphy. Reagan Haynes. Jump pass outside to Corey Dews is in the basketball game. Haynes drives and scores. Reagan Haynes has 4. And Lee Barjo wants timeout with 1:42 to go. It's Guerin Catholic 15, Yorktown 8.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Back at Yorktown High School, a minute 42 to go here in the first quarter of play, and Guerin Catholic with a 7-point lead at 15-8. Yorktown on the court with Wright, Barnes, Tawari, Hazen and Garrett. And Isaacs. Here's Isaacs, the long bomb. Sure shot won't go. From 3, loose ball, scramble, and who's going to get it? The arrow points the way of Yorktown. Cameron Isaacs will inbound underneath the bucket. Bills, Haynes, Murphy, Corey Dews, and Fernandez on the court for Guerin Catholic. Sutton Workman now into the basketball game for the Golden Eagles. Here's Ava Bills. Bills now working on Amari Wright. Turns around, fires from 8, no good. Wright with the rebound. She charges across the 10-second stripe. There's Addie Barnes. Just under a minute to play. Wright, her running one-hander is no good. And the loose ball is picked up by Cameron Isaacs, and she lays it up and in. That trims the lead to 5 at 15-10 with 40 seconds to play. We'll see if Guerin goes for one shot. Workman. Sutton Workman with the basketball, bounces inside to Ava Bills. She's tied up there with heavy pressure by Claire Hazen. What do we have? Hazen gets called on a reach. Hazen picks up her first personal foul, the third team foul on Yorktown here in the half. 24.4 ticks to go. Tonight's ball game driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford at www.greghublerford.com. Ava Bills checks out of the ball game for Guerin. Top of the circle is Corey Dews. Inside is Caitlin Sharp, and she's tied up. The arrow will favor Guerin with 18.3 to go. It's a 5-point Lady Golden Eagles lead. Sharp, she fires from 13. She got the roll. Caitlin Sharp on the board with 2. The Eagles back up by 7. 9 seconds to go. Right from 3. Her shot won't go. Rebound comes away to Guerin. They charge it up the court. Here's Caitlin Sharp. Launches from long range, and she misses. And that's the end of the first quarter of play with the score. Guerin Catholic 17, Yorktown 10 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
We have a fresh 8 on the clock. Both ball clubs back on the court. And the Lady Golden Eagles lead it by 7 at 17-10. Yorkton on the court with Tawari, Barnes, Wright, Hazen, and Lily Sylvester. Here's Rhea Tawari. Tries to find Addie Barnes at the top of the circle. Pass is picked off, and Amari Wright will pick up her second personal foul. Fourth team foul on the Tigers, Lady Tigers, here in the first half of play. Cameron Isaacs will check in. Wright checks out with a pair of points. Other substitutions for Guerin Catholic. Ava Bills checks in for Annie Murphy, and Murphy checks out with a game-high 5 points thus far. So Guerin on the court with Bills, Fernandez, Workman. There's a long bomb there by Sharp won't go. Loose ball scramble, and we got a foul. And it looks like Sutton Warman will pick up her first personal foul. That's the 5th team foul. So Bills, Cobb, Warman, Sharp, and Fernandez on the court for Guerin. Just underway here in the second quarter. It's a 7-point Guerin Catholic lead. Lily Sylvester with the left hand. Her shot's partially blocked. Megan Cobb comes away with it. Ahead to Bills. Here's Sharp, and she traveled. Or check that, Fernandez. Fernandez was looking for a three and drove it to the bucket, but also dragged her foot. Ava Bills checks out of the ball game. Check that, Sutton Warman. Reagan Haynes comes back in. She has 4. Here's a scramble on the floor. And Fernandez and Claire Hazen go to the floor. And the arrow will favor Guerin. 7:05 to play here in the first half. Halftime, we'll run down some scores from around the area. Tonight's game brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com or give them a call at 317-257-0779. Cobb from Haynes. Megan Cobb lays it up with the left hand. She has 4. Guerin with their largest lead at 9, 19-10, 6:45 to play in the half. Here's a turnover. Fernandez lays it up with the left hand. She got it to go. Check that, Caitlin Sharp. Sharp has 4, and Yorktown wants a full timeout with 6:35 to play in the half. It's Guerin Catholic 21, Yorktown 10.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
An 11-point lead for Guerin Catholic over Yorktown with 6:35 to play here in the half. Full court pressure applied by Guerin. Here's Rhea Tawari for Yorktown. She's double teamed there. Looking for help. Gets it to Lily Sylvester. Sylvester hawked by Megan Cobb. Bounces underneath for Isaacs. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. Yorktown will get it back. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night at North Central High School, Arsenal Tech and North Central. That should be a dandy. And we'll also have Cathedral against Brebeuf. All here on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. Jade Garrett getting set to check back into the ball game for Yorktown. Meanwhile, Rhea Tawari has the basketball, bounces right wing to Isaacs, guarded there by Cobb, and Megan fouled her. Cobb will pick up her second personal foul. That'll be the 5th team foul on Guerin here in the half. Garrett checks back in for Yorktown, as does Sutton Warman. She'll come in for Cobb, so Cobb checks out with 4 points. She's got a pair of fouls. Probably won't see her the rest of the half. Lily Sylvester inbounds in backcourt. There's Addie Barnes. Barnes, a 5'4" freshman, averaging 4 points and 2.5 rebounds a ball game. Isaacs working on Warman. Isaacs pulls up, 16-footer, banked it in. Cameron Isaacs has a game-high 6. That pulls the Lady Tigers within 9 with just under 6 minutes to play in the half. Ava Bills Gets a pick from Warman. Looking for help. Flips it. Shot up and in by Caitlin Sharp. Sharp has 6. Guerin back up by 9 at 21-10. 5:30 to play in the half. Here's Lily Sylvester working on Reagan Haynes. In backcourt to Addie Barnes. Barnes guarded there by Sharp. Tawari bounces right lane to Garrett. She pulls up on Reagan Haynes, and Haynes fouls her. So Haynes picks up her second personal foul, and Jade Garrett will be going to the line shooting 2, a 55% field goal shooter on the season. Hasn't been to the line a whole heck of a lot. Garrett averages 6.5 points and 2.5 rebounds a ball game. She'll have a pair of free throws here. First shot's around. She got the bounce. She'll have another. It's the first trip to the foul line for Yorktown tonight. Ava Bills checks out of the ball game in favor of Natalie Fernandez. So Reagan Haynes and Megan Cobb each with a pair of fouls for Guerin Catholic. Second shot by Garrett's no good. Fernandez with the rebound. That's a 10-point Guerin Catholic lead, 5:08 to go. Golden Eagles throw it away, and Yorktown comes away with the basketball. Here's Rhea Tawari. Right-handed dribble, met there by Caitlin Sharp. Addie Barnes, the left-handed dribble on Murphy, lays it up. Her shot won't go. Sylvester puts it back up and in. Lily Sylvester has 6. And just like that, Yorktown's back within 8, 23-15. 4:40 to play. Here's Annie Murphy. Nice little ball handler. She flips it to Sharp. And Sharp was looking to go to Fernandez, driving to the bucket. Cameron Isaacs picks it off, drives the length of the court, lays it up and in. Nice off-balance right-handed shot by Isaacs. She has 8 to lead all scorers, and Yorktown now trims the Guerin lead to 6. 23-17. Here's Reagan Haynes. Fakes. In the corner is Caitlin Sharp. Sharp cross-court feed to Fernandez for 3, and she got it. Natalie Fernandez drills a 3. She has 7. And Guerin back up by 9, 26-17 with under 4 minutes in the half. We'll go over some scores from around the area at halftime. Here's Lily Sylvester working on Warman. Addie Barnes with the basketball. Guarded there by Natalie Fernandez. 3:38 to play. Tonight's ball game brought to you by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. Cameron Isaacs turned and faced the hoop, and her shot was blocked from behind. It goes out of bounds. As Ava Bills comes back into the basketball game for Guerin, she replaces Natalie Fernandez. So Fernandez coming off the bench with 7 points, quite effective thus far for Guerin. 3:31 to play. It's a 9-point lead for the Lady Golden Eagles. Here's Addie Barnes. Long bomb and rims around and out. Rebound comes away to Guerin. Here's Ava Bills. She runs it across the court. Bounces right wing. Haynes, top of the circle. Fernandez for 3. That shot won't go. And the loose ball comes away, stolen by Jade Garrett. Caitlin Sharp actually went to the bench instead of Fernandez, so my apologies there. As Addie Barnes launched a 3, her shot was no good. Garrett got the rebound. She'll be on the line shooting 2. Reagan Haynes picks up foul number 3. Jade Garrett will be on the line shooting 2. She's 1 of 2 from the stripe tonight. First shot too much. Corey Dews checks it back into the basketball game, replacing Reagan Haynes. Haynes checks out with 4 fouls, so foul trouble starting to hit Guerin. Haynes has 3, and Megan Cobb with a pair. Garrett will have 1 more. Her shot is in the air, off the back of the iron. Ava Bills with the rebound for Guerin. Under 3 minutes to play in the half. It's a 9-point Guerin lead. Bills, her shot is blocked by Sylvester. Loose ball comes away to Yorktown. Here's Amari Wright back in the ball game. She drives. Her shot won't go. Rebound comes away to Guerin. Corey Dews with the rebound on that one. Here's Annie Murphy working on Amari Wright. Ava Bills Inside to Fernandez. Turnaround jump shot. Bounces around, won't go. And Garrett with a rebound for Yorktown. Lee Barja wants her team to pick up the tempo. 2:20 to play. Here's Isaacs. She fakes. Lily Sylvester pulls up from the free throw stripe. Off the back of the iron, it won't go. Rebound comes away to Guerin. Sutton Warman with the rebound there for the Lady Golden Eagles. Ava Bills. Natalie Fernandez. She turns. Tries to dump it on the far side to Bills, and her pass is picked off. Here's Amari Wright. Flips it to Addie Barnes with 1:48 to play in the half. Wright drives. Left wing. Isaacs for three. Got it. Cameron Isaacs now with 11. And it's a 26-20 lead now for Guerin with 1:30 to play here in the half. Yorktown just won't go away. Ava Bills, her jump pass went inside. It was knocked away by Lily Sylvester. Goes out of bounds, and we have timeout on the court with 1:23 to play. It's Guerin Catholic by 6.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Well, Yorktown has outscored Guerin 10-9 here in the second quarter of play, yet trail 26-20 with 1:23 to play. Guerin with the basketball. Here's Ava Bills. Bills guarded by Eddie Barnes. Looks to get a pick there from Sutton Warman. Here's Claire Hazen into the basketball game for the Lady Tigers. Long bomb in the air there by Dews is no good. Rebound comes away to Guerin. Annie Murphy. Here's Sutton Warman. She gives it to Ava Bills with under a minute to play. Bills met there by Hazen. Bills drives, and she's fouled. Oh, they're going to call her for a 5-second call. Danielle Cardinal has an objection to that one as Amari Wright comes back into the ball game for Yorktown, replacing Claire Hazen. 47.5 to go here in the half. It's a 6-point Guerin Catholic lead. Here's Amari Wright. Met there by Caitlin Sharp. 35 seconds to go. Wright spins. Works between the double rings. Met there by Annie Murphy of Guerin. And what do we have here? Looks like we've got a push. 5-second violation. Looks like that was called against Yorktown, and Guerin will get the ball back with 31.6 to go. They lead it by 6. See if they go for one shot. Ava Bills. Right wing is Corey Dews. Top of the circle is Sutton Warman. She flips it to Sharp. Here's Dews back to Warman. Warman drives the paint. She's shut off there. Looks for help. And what do we got? We have a foul on Claire Hazen. So Hazen will pick up the personal. That'll be her second. And now Guerin is in the bonus. Check that. That's Yorktown's 5th. Long bomb by Dews. Her shot won't go. The rebound comes away to Hazen, and she's fouled by Ava Bills. Bills picks up her first personal. And Yorktown will now go to the free throw stripe. They're in the bonus. Claire Hazen will go to the line. Hazen, a 54% free thrower on the season with 4.5 seconds to go. Natalie Fernandez comes back into the ball game, replacing Dews. Hazen averaging 4.8 points and 5.5 rebounds a ball game. 5'7" sophomore. She drills her first shot. She'll have another. Yorktown 2 of 5 from the free throw line, all in the second quarter. Hazen will have one more opportunity. And she drilled it. Hazen got the roll. She checks out. Lily Sylvester comes back in, and Yorktown has closed the gap to 4, 26-22, 4.5 ticks to go. Here's Ava Bills. Bills rushes it across the timeline, launches a long bomb, and no good. And that's the end of the first half of play with the score. It's Guerin Catholic 26 and Yorktown 22. We'll be back with scores from around the area and very unofficial scoring after we pause for this break on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't. Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. I was just mentioning to Mark Webster, they play great tunes here at Yorktown. REO, the Stones, Van Halen. It's really quite impressive. Nice facility here at Yorktown. It's our first time here. We'll also be here for the Mount Vernon Yorktown ball game here in another week or so. We're at halftime where the Yorktown Tigers have outscored Guerin 12-9 in the second quarter to close that gap to 4 points. Guerin Catholic leads Yorktown by a 26-22 count. Let's go over some unofficial scoring here in the first half of play for Yorktown. They were led by Cameron Isaacs, who had 11 points in the first half, 7 of those coming in the second quarter, including one big three-pointer. Lily Sylvester had 6. Amari Wright and Claire Hazen each with 2 points. Jade Garrett with 1 on a free throw. The Tigers, Lady Tigers, were 3 of 6 from the free throw stripe, all those coming in the second quarter of play. One development that's pretty key so far for Yorktown is that Wright and Hazen each have 2 fouls for the Lady Tigers. For Guerin Catholic, they were led in scoring by Caitlin Sharp, who has 6 points. Check that, Natalie Fernandez with 7. Fernandez drilled a big 3 in the second quarter of play. Sharp has 6 points. Annie Murphy with 5, all those coming in the first quarter of play. Same thing for Reagan Haynes. She has 4 points. Those came in the first period. Megan Cobb also with 4. The Lady Golden Eagles are 2 of 2 from the charity stripe here tonight. Big factor right now, Reagan Haynes with 3 personal fouls in the first half for Guerin, and Megan Cobb, their leading scorer, with 2 personal fouls. Natalie Fernandez came off the bench with 7. She's been out with some, what we've heard are some concussion issues that she suffered a week or so ago, but nonetheless looks like she's ready to go. She came off the bench to score 7 points and drilled the only 2 free throws for Guerin here in the first half of play. Again, we're at halftime where Guerin Catholic holds a 26-22 advantage over Yorktown.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Welcome back to Yorktown, Indiana, and Yorktown High School, home of the Lady Tigers. We're at halftime where Guerin Catholic holds a 26-22 lead over Yorktown. Scores from around the area tonight. We don't have a whole lot that have been reported in, but let's go over some of the ball games here in the Muncie area tonight. On the girls' side, it's a very light schedule up here in the Muncie area, but Tech and Muncie Central. On the girls' side, Blackford and Newcastle and LaPel versus Greenfield Central. In the Indianapolis area, we've got a bunch of ball games, both on the girls and the boys' side. It's Brebeuf versus Speedway. Guerin Catholic, of course, here against Yorktown. Covenant Christian and Cardinal Ritter. I also mentioned Tech and Muncie Central. Beech Grove and Shortridge. Big ball game between Cathedral and Center Grove. Always a fun contest. Carmel meets West Lafayette. Triton Central on the boys' side battles Waldron. Purdue Polytech against Irvington Prep on the boys' side. Back to girls' action. Lutheran and Hauser, Roncalli and Heritage Christian. And that rounds out the schedule for tonight. Tonight's ball game brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. Sam and Robbie Erie did a great job putting gutters and a new roof on my house. It looks absolutely spectacular. And the ball game tonight is driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford at www.greghublerford.com. Matt Lowmiller is your guy over there. He is the straw that stirs the drink. Also brought to us tonight by Genesis Sports Performance. Graham Wilkerson and Dale Speckman over there at Genesis. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. Here we're at halftime. Both ball clubs are back on the court. warming up, and it's going to be a very interesting and entertaining second half. We'll be back with that after we pause for this break on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Both ball clubs are getting set for second half action. Yorktown will get the basketball. They're on the court with Barnes, Wright, Tawari, Sylvester, and Isaacs. Guerin Catholic on the court with Murphy, Cobb, Fernandez, Sharp, and Ava Bills. And we've got a foul. An early foul here on Addie Barnes. That'll be her first and the first team foul in Yorktown. Addie Murphy with the basketball, right of the circle. There's Megan Cobb. Fernandez drives, running one-hander off the board. It won't go. Loose ball comes away to Guerin Catholic. Went off the hands of Rhea Tawari. Tawari, 5'7" senior, averaging 8.8 points and 5.5 rebounds a ball game. Here's Ava Bills looking for help. Left of the lane is Fernandez. One dribble, lays it up and in. Natalie Fernandez with 9. Her first bucket here in the second half. And the Lady Golden Eagles are back up by 6. Just underway here in the second half. Right. Far side to Addie Barnes. Jump pass for 3. And that shot is short by Tawari. The rebound comes away to Amari Wright. Here's Barnes. Jump pass inside. Shot by Isaacs, no good. Cobb with the rebound for Guerin. Here's Annie Murphy. She had 5 points in the first quarter. And she was looking for Caitlin Sharp. They couldn't connect. The ball goes out of bounds. And with just under 7 minutes to go here in the third, Yorktown will retain possession. Rhea Tawari with the basketball. Here's Addie Barnes. She flips it to Sylvester in the corner. Guarded by Cobb. Couple of dribbles. She loses her footing. She traveled. Sylvester was driving to the bucket on Megan Cobb and got tripped up. And the ball will go back to Guerin with 6:44 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Annie Murphy. Caitlin Sharp left of the lane. Is Fernandez, turnaround one-hander off the front of the rim. Amari Wright comes away with it. Here come the Lady Tigers. Wright drives the length of the court, scoop shot with the right hand. It won't go. And the rebound comes away to Ava Bills. Bills back the other way. She'll drive, scoop shot around, no. And Sylvester comes away with the rebound for Yorktown. Up-tempo game here so far in the third quarter. 6:10 to go. Tonight's ball game driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Greg Hubler Ford at the corner of McGalliard and Nebo Road. Here's Wright for 3. Her shot's in and out. Rebound comes away to Megan Cobb. Cobb clears it to Bills. Bills, chest pass, right wing to Fernandez, and her inside pass is knocked away. And Jade Garrett will check back into the ball game here for Yorktown, replacing Sylvester. Sylvester checks out with 6 points. 5:43 to go. Bills inbounds. In backcourt to Fernandez. Natalie Fernandez, a 5'9" senior. Megan Cobb working on Garrett. Bounces right of the lane to Fernandez. Scoop shot with the right hand is good, and a foul. Jade Garrett will pick up the personal, her first, the second team foul on Yorktown, and Fernandez will go to the line with an opportunity to convert the three-point play. Picks up point number 11. Shot is in the air, and she drilled it. So Fernandez has all 5 Guerin Catholic points here in the third quarter. It's a 9-point lead for Guerin. 31-22, 5:20 to play here in the third. Addie Barnes working on Caitlin Sharp. This is Cameron Isaacs. She drives, running one-hander off the board, won't fall, and Cobb with the rebound. She clears it to Ava Bills. Bills bounces underneath the Sharp. Here's Fernandez for 3. Air ball. Rebound by Bills. She puts it up and in. Ava Bills with their first 2 points of the ball game. And with just under 5 minutes to go, Yorktown trails it by 11. And Lee Barger wants timeout. We'll take one as well after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Guerin Catholic on a 7-0 run to start the second half of play with just under 5 minutes to go. They lead it by 11, 33-22. I've never heard KISS played at a basketball game in my life. But we've got Detroit Rock City rocking right now at Yorktown High School. Lady Tigers have the basketball. Rhea Tawari will inbound. She does so to Addie Barnes. She'll jog it across the timeline. Guerin Catholic with an 11-point lead. Yorktown got as close as 4 as we ended the first half. And Amari Wright with a runner. She got it to go. She's got 4. Well below her 17-point average on the season. 33-24. Yorktown back within 9. Here's Fernandez, double team, bounces inside the Cobb. The left-handed shot won't go. Loose ball comes away to Sutton Warman. She tries to find Fernandez underneath the bucket, goes out of bounds, and Yorktown will get it back with 4:18 to go. Yorktown's a pesky ball club. They will not go away. They keep fighting. That's what Lee Barger likes about this basketball team. Here's Addie Barnes working on Bills. Cameron Isaacs, leading scorer in the ball game with 11. All those coming in the first half of play as Tawari's shot's no good, and the rebound comes away to Jade Garrett, and she's fouled. Personal foul is going to go against Fernandez. Her first team foul on Guerin. Jade Garrett will go to the line. She's 1 of 4 from the stripe. She'll be shooting 2. First shot's no good. Reagan Haynes sees her first action of the second half. Fernandez checks out. Fernandez checking out with a game-high 12 points. Garrett will have one more opportunity, 55% free thrower on the season, and she misses that one. The rebound comes away to Guerin Catholic. Sutton Warman had it, and she was called for traveling. She was off balance a little bit, so she'll turn it over, and Yorktown will get it back with 3:52 to go. They trail by 9. Tawari, top of the circle is Cameron Isaacs. Here's Addie Barnes. Isaacs looks to pull up from 3, drives the paint on Cobb, lays it up with the right hand and got the roll. Isaacs with her first 2 points of the second half. She has 13 on the night. Yorktown back within 7. 3:30 to play here in the third. Ava Bills. Here's Reagan Haynes. Drives to the left hand. Ava Bills, she traveled. Bills took the feed from Haynes, drove the paint, and she traveled. 2 turnovers in a row on successive possessions by Guerin, and Yorktown can trim the lead to 4 with a 3 here. 3:15 to play here in the third quarter. Tawari, jump pass inside to Isaac. She wasn't expecting it. Right for 3, and she got it. Amari Wright with 7 on the night, her first 3. And just like that, Yorktown is within 4 with just under 3 minutes to play. 33-29. Here's Annie Murphy for 3. Her shot's way off the mark. Wright with a rebound for Yorktown. Jump pass here to Addie Barnes. She pulls up from 17. Rims around and out. Loose ball comes away to Isaacs. Her shot's no good. Garrett puts it back up and in. Huge bucket there by Jade Garrett. And just like that, Yorktown is back within 2. The closest they've been in quite a while. Here's Reagan Haynes. Megan Cobb for 3. Off the back of the iron, too strong. Loose ball comes away back to Guerin Catholic. Tawari had it, and she lost control of the basketball. Guerin came away with it. And we're going to have another turnover. Ava Bills was trying to find Reagan Haynes out front. She threw it over the timeline. Yorktown will get it back with 2:12 to go. So 3 possessions in a row, 3 turnovers for the Lady Golden Eagles. That will not make Danielle Cardinal happy. Tonight's ball game driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford at www.greghublerford.com. And by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Give Universal a call at 317-257-0779. Here's Megan Cobb, steals the ball away from Jade Garrett. Here's Reagan Haynes, top of the circle, Ava Bills. Guerin will set up their offense with just under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Bills, cross-court feed to Murphy. Jump pass inside to Cobb. Long bomb by Warman's no good. Cobb with the rebound. She puts it up no good. And the loose ball comes away to Rava Tawari. Up court to Cameron Isaacs. Here's Addie Barnes. She drives her running when Hander's no good, and she's fouled by Ava Bills. Bills picks up her second personal foul, and Natalie Fernandez will come back into the basketball game.
Fouls on Sutton Warman, Guerin Catholic.
Well, they're going to credit the foul to Sutton Warman. So that's the second personal on Warman. Barnes misses her first shot at the foul stripe. She'll have one more opportunity. Ava Bills checks out of the ball game. Claire Hazen comes in for Yorktown. And the second shot by Barnes is no good. And Guerin comes away with the rebound with 1:20 to play. It's a 2-point Guerin Catholic lead, 33-31. And Danielle Cardinal wants timeout. With that, we'll take a timeout on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Well, since that 7-0 Guerin Catholic run to start the second half, Yorktown's gone on a 9-0 run of their own. Visit www.indianahighschoolsports.com. Later tonight and early tomorrow morning, we'll have game recaps from all around the area, courtesy of our sports journalism major, Nick Orr, over at Butler University. Nick's done a great job writing our game recaps and posting them on the website. And then we copy the link and tag all the kids mentioned in the article on Twitter, trying to promote as many kids as possible. 1:05 to go here in the third. It's a 2-point Guerin lead. Here's Corey Dews. Reagan Haynes drives. She traveled. Key turnovers here in the third quarter. That's been the name of the game. Guerin Catholic started out on fire with that 7-0 run and have wilted since. Caitlin Sharp comes back in the ball game, replacing Sutton Warman. Just under a minute to play. Yorktown can tie or take the lead with a 3. Here's Claire Hazen. She works on Dews, drives, running one-handed, banks it in! Claire Hazen has 4. Her first bucket here in the second half. It's a big one, and we're tied at 33 with 40 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Megan Cobb works left wing on Jade Garrett. There's Corey Dews. Top of the circle is Natalie Fernandez. She works on Tawari. Cobb drives on Garrett. Bounces underneath. Ball's knocked away by Eddie Barnes. Nice defense there by Barnes as she fronted Caitlin Sharp. Stops the clock with 22.1 to play. Guerin will inbound. Natalie Fernandez underneath the bucket. Fernandez lobs in backcourt to Dews with 20 seconds to play. Here's Fernandez. She spins, drives, running one-hander off the board. No good, and a foul. Looks like the personal will go against Cameron Isaacs. It will. That's her second personal foul. Third team foul on Yorktown here in the half. Fernandez will go to the line shooting 2. She is perfect from the stripe tonight, 3 of 3, and I just jinxed her. Happens all the time. Amari Wright checks back into the ball game, replacing Claire Hazen. Fernandez will have one more opportunity, 5'9" senior. She drilled that one. See, Mark, I didn't say anything that time. She nailed it. Fernandez, 4 of 5 from the stripe tonight. Back the other way. Yorktown throws it away with 7 seconds to go. Now Guerin throws it away. Here's Isaacs, dumps it underneath the Garrett, and the ball goes out of bounds. Yorktown had the opportunity there to take the lead. Claire Hazen comes back in the ball game. She replaces Amari Wright, who checks out with a pair of fouls. Ava Bills comes back in for Guerin. Corey Dews checks out. 2.6 seconds to go. Cobb to inbound. They lead it by 1. Natalie Fernandez, she'll just let the clock run out. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, it's Guerin Catholic 34, Yorktown 33 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Well, Yorktown won the battle of the third quarter. They won it 11-8. They trail by 1 at 34-33. They were down at one time by as many as 11 points in the first half of play. Guerin on the court with Murphy, Bills, Cobb, Haynes, and Sharp. The same lineup that started the ball game. Yorktown on the floor with Sylvester, Wright, Tawari, Isaacs, and Barnes. Here's Reagan Haynes with the left-hander. Her shot won't go. Cobb puts it back up. Can't get the roll. Rebound comes away to Sylvester. Sylvester ahead to Cameron Isaacs. Isaacs leads all scorers with 13 points on the night. Here's Addie Barnes. And Wright got the roll. Amari Wright has 9. And Yorktown, for the first time since the early stages of the first quarter, have the lead at 35-34 with about 7:10 to play here in the ball game. And we've got, what do we have? We have an offensive foul going against Guerin Catholic. Megan Cobb picks up her third personal. So Guerin has Reagan Haynes and Megan Cobb each with 3 fouls. Danielle Cardinal did not like that call. Yorktown gets the ball back with 7:05 to play. Addie Barnes works on Bills. Here's Rhea Tawari. She drives the paint, running one-hander is off the board. It won't go. And Cobb comes away with a rebound for Guerin. Tied up there by Tawari. And Annie Murphy comes away with the basketball for the Lady Golden Eagles. Murphy. Caitlin Sharp. She and Murphy play catch. They swing it around to the far side. That's Megan Cobb. Cobb guarded there by Sylvester. Guerin Catholic being very patient in their offense. Ava Bills. Cobb for 3. Her shot's no good. Rebound comes away to Addie Barnes. Barnes jogs it across the time stripe. 6:15 to play. Yorktown 35, Guerin 34. Tawari looks to go inside to Isaacs. Can't find her. Now Isaacs has the basketball on the feed from Barnes. They swing it to Amari Wright. Drives the paint. Teardropper won't go, and it goes out of bounds, and Guerin will get the basketball with just under 6 minutes to play, and they trail it by 1. Substitutions for Guerin. Sutton Warman coming back in, along with Natalie Fernandez. Caitlin Sharp and Megan Cobb check out. Looks like Cobb's shaken up. She's holding her left shoulder. She looks dinged up a little bit, trying to walk it off. So Guerin has the basketball. This is Ava Bills. She flips it to Fernandez. There's Warman. Warman working on Lily Sylvester. Ava Bills spins in the paint. Shut off there by Amari Wright. Warman for 14. Her shot is short, and the rebound, or the loose ball goes out of bounds. And Yorktown will get it back with 5:29 to play, and they lead it by 1. This would be quite a win for Yorktown. They only had 5 wins a year ago. They're at 1-3 this year, so picking up win number 2 this early would be quite a milestone for Lee Barge's ball club. 5:15 to play. Here's Lily Sylvester. Bounces top of the circle to Tawari. She swings it to Barnes here near side. Sylvester working on Reagan Haynes. Yorktown looking for that open shot. Here's Wright. She drives underneath. Bounce pass to Sylvester. She lays it up and in. Lily Sylvester with her first 2 points since the first half. She has 8. It's a 3-point lead for Yorktown. Here's Warman. Warman to Natalie Fernandez. Megan Cobb back on the bench for Guerin. 4:40 to play. Annie Murphy. Shut off there by Sylvester. Murphy, and she threw it away. Gonna have an over and back call, or will we? Yes, we will. We have an over and back call, so Guerin turns it over. Caitlin Sharp checks back in the ball game, replacing Warman. Sharp with 6 points on the night, all those coming in the first half. 4:26 to play. It's a 3-point Lady Tigers lead. Amari Wright working on Annie Murphy. Here's Addie Barnes. Barnes drives. Her running one-hander is blocked. She gets the basketball back to Amari Wright. Wright. Here's Rhea Tawari. Tawari gets the ball to Wright, and they'll set it up once again. Addie Barnes. Just under 4 minutes to play. It's a 3-point Yorktown lead. Long bomb by Tawari. She drilled it! Tawari with their first points of the night. They were big ones. It's the largest lead for Yorktown at 6, 40-34. 3:40 to play. Tonight's ball game brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors and driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Reagan Haynes to Fernandez, and she flips it in. Natalie Fernandez with 15, and back the other way is Lily Sylvester. Lily Sylvester answers, and she has 10. Yorktown back up by 6. Megan Cobb getting set to check back in for Guerin. 3:10 to play. Here's Annie Murphy. Inside to Fernandez. Fakes, drives off the board. It won't go. Sylvester with the rebound. She is an impressive freshman at 5'9". Amari Wright. Tawari, long three. She got it! Tawari with a pair of threes. She has 6, and it's a 9-point lead. Danielle Cardinal wants timeout with 2:45 to play. It's Yorktown 45, Guerin Catholic 36.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
A 12-2 run by Yorktown has lifted the Lady Tigers to a 9-point lead over Guerin with 2:45 to play. Guerin has the basketball. Tonight's ball game brought to us by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com and driven by Greg Hubler Ford. GregHublerFord.com. 2:30 to play. Guerin Catholic with the basketball. Here's Natalie Fernandez, and we got a whistle. Personal foul will go against Cameron Isaacs. That's her third. It's only the 4th team foul here in the second half. Guerin only with 3 team fouls. Here's Megan Cobb. She takes the inbound pass, takes it off the board, no good, goes out of bounds, and Yorktown will get it. Cobb couldn't get the roll, and Yorktown will get it back with 2:25 to play. Clutch scoring here in the fourth quarter by Yorktown, including a pair of threes by Rhea Tawari. And Guerin will pick up a personal foul. That's Natalie Fernandez. Fernandez picking up her second personal foul, 4th team foul on the Lady Golden Eagles. Here in the second half with 2:15 to play. It's a 9-point Yorktown lead. They were down at 1 point by over 11 points in the first half. Here's Addie Barnes for Yorktown. Barnes, left wing is Amari Wright. She works on Fernandez. And Yorktown looks content to run clock with under 2 minutes to play. Cameron Isaacs. Here's Wright. Working on Fernandez. Here's Tawari. Rhea Tawari. Her shot is blocked. It goes out of bounds, and it's gone off of Yorktown. And Guerin Catholic will get it back with 1:40 to play. They got to hustle. They trail by 9. Post-game show will have hopefully some scores from around the area and some very unofficial scoring. 1:35 to play. Guerin needs a bucket. Here's Ava Bills to Natalie Fernandez. Fernandez. Caitlin Sharp. Chest pass right wing. That's Ava Bills. Bills works on right. Fernandez guarded by Tawari. Drives the paint, spins, off balance from 9, and she got it. Pretty shot there by Natalie Fernandez, and Danielle Cardinal will call timeout. With 1:12 to play, we'll take a break on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. Well, Natalie Fernandez is showing her senior leadership. She has a game-high 17 points, 10 of those coming here in the second half. And her ball club trails Yorktown 45-38 with 1:12 to play. Lee Barja has her club surrounded, shouting out instructions. Guerin Catholic on the floor with Haynes, Cobb, Bills, Murphy, and Caitlin Sharp. Yorktown with the basketball. Here's Amari Wright. Plays catching back over to Tawari. She rushes it across the timeline. Bounces it underneath to Sylvester. She lays it up and in. Lily Sylvester with 12. It's now a 9-point lead with under a minute to play. Here's Reagan Haynes. She drives. Left-handed shot off balance is no good. Bills' rebound shot's no good. And the loose ball comes away to Sylvester. Sylvester looked like she got dinged up underneath the bucket. 40 seconds to play, and we have a whistle. And Lee Barja wants timeout with 41.6 to play. It's a 9-point lead for Yorktown on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. Well, you talk about a tale of two halves, and that certainly epitomizes the Yorktown Ball Club as they lead Guerin Catholic by 9, 47-38, 41.6 ticks to go. Tawari to inbound and backcourt to Amari Wright. Met there by Murphy. They've got a foul in a hurry. Murphy picks up her first personal foul, and it's only the 5th team foul on Guerin, so they've got a ways to go yet with 37.9 to go. They trail it by 9, but they can drill it from 3. Tawari to inbound. She holds, looks for help. Top of the circle to Cameron Isaac. She's fouled right away. Natalie Fernandez picks up the personal, her 3rd. That'll be the 6th team foul. So Guerin still with another foul to give. Lily Sylvester will inbound underneath the bucket, met there by Megan Cobb. 36.2 to go. 47-38, Yorktown. Here's Rhea Tawari, and she's fouled right away by Fernandez. So Fernandez with foul number 4. And Addie Barnes actually will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. She's 0 for 2 from the stripe tonight. She'll actually go in the bonus. 34.5 to go. Barnes, a 43% free thrower on the season. And she drills her first. She'll have another. Huge opportunity for her as she drills her first. And Yorktown now with their biggest lead at 10. Second shot's underway, nothing but net. Barnes with her first 2 points of the night. They were big ones. It's an 11-point lead. Back the other way. Left-handed layup by Haynes is up and good. Her first 2s since the first half of play. 24.4 seconds to go. 49-40 Yorktown with the lead. Reagan Haynes picks up foul number 4. And that'll send Amari Wright to the line. First time that Wright has been to the free throw stripe. She'll be in the bonus. The 8th team foul on Guerin here in the second half of play. Wright, a 40 first shot is good. She's a 54% free thrower on the season. We'll have one more opportunity. Tonight's ball game driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford at greghublerford.com as Wright drills the second. She has 9. Back the other way with 20 seconds to go. And Natalie Fernandez traveled. She was trying to get the ball to Cobb. And that stops the clock with 20 seconds to go. An 11-point lead for Yorktown, their largest of the night. Here's Lily Sylvester trying to run clock with 15 seconds to play. right. She'll drive it across the timeline, and she's fouled. Ava Bills picks up a personal. That'll be her second. The 9th team foul on Guerin. Amari Wright will go back to the line in the bonus with 12.4 to go. Her club leads by 11. Wright is, her shot's in the air, and she got it. 3 of 3 from the stripe tonight is Amari Wright. She'll have one more opportunity. 52-40 Yorktown with a commanding 12-point lead. 12 seconds ago. Wright's second shot rims out. Natalie Fernandez with the rebound. Here's Annie Murphy. Ava Bills drives the paint, running one-handers around and out. Loose ball comes away to Cobb. She banks it up, no good. 1 second to go, and time has run out. What a win for Yorktown. Lee Barja and company are thrilled. Your final score tonight, it's Yorktown 52, Guerin Catholic 40. Back with our post-game show after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Turn your car into cash at the all-new Race Gilman Northeast Kia on Shadeland. We'll buy your car no matter what make and model, even if you don't buy one from us. You'll get a check on the spot as fast as 30 minutes. It doesn't get easier than that. Do you need a vacation, want to go shopping, or just need some spending money? We need cars, and we have cash for you right now. So turn your car into cash at the all-new Race Gilman Northeast Kia at 13th and Shadeland Avenue or racegilmanshadeland.com.
Well, welcome back for the final time tonight to Yorktown, Indiana, the home of the Yorktown Lady Tigers, where the Lady Tigers posted a very impressive 52-40 12-point win over Guerin Catholic. Yorktown moves to 2-3 on the year. Guerin Catholic falls to 3-5. Scoring for tonight. First for Guerin Catholic, they were led in scoring by senior Natalie Fernandez, who came off the bench to score 17 points. She carried the Lady Golden Eagles really in the second half, as Guerin only scored 14 points in the final 2 periods of play, and Fernandez had 10 of those. Very impressive outing for Natalie Fernandez. Reagan Haynes and Caitlin Sharp each with 6 points. Annie Murphy had 5, and Ava Bills with 2. For Yorktown, they were led in scoring by Lily Sylvester and Amari Wright, each with 12 points. Cameron Isaacs was tops with 13. She had 11 in the first half of play. Rhea Tawari had 6, and those were 2 huge three-pointers in the fourth period of play that really put Yorktown over the top. Jade Garrett came off the bench to score 3 points, and Eddie Barnes had 2. Yorktown got to the line 16 times. They made 8 of 16 from the stripe. Guerin only got to the line 5 times tonight, and they made 4 of 5 from the free throw stripe. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night. On the boys' side, we've got Tech versus North Central, and Cathedral travels to Brebeuf. Once again, your final score tonight here at Yorktown. It's Yorktown coming from behind to knock off Guerin Catholic.